Welcome back to part 2 of the HTML tutorials. If you haven't checked out part 1, it's on my channel. I strongly recommend checking it out, or you may be lost of where we're at. Today we'll be working on changing how this looks. You got your white background, your black writing, small picture, everything just looks ugly. So we're going to make it a little bit prettier. To start off, we're going to go back to our script. To start off, we're going to change the color of the text itself. We're going to change all the text in the entire body instead of changing individual text. How I like to do it is using the color wheel, which is the 6 letter or numbers and occasionally letters of the color itself. So what we're going to do is you're going to go back up to styling and we're going to type in color. It automatically recognizes as you're talking about the text. So color, hashtag FF0000. Now this makes it red. Okay, we're going to save that and run. The text is now red. A little bit better. But still, red on white, it's not looking good. So we're going to change the background. But instead of just a background color, which is very plain. So if we were going to do that, we would type in background dash color colon, same thing, random, I don't know, FF92, we'll gray, semicolon, save, watching Chrome. That does look better than white. Definitely looks better. But that's still boring. So, say we wanted to add an image instead. So instead of color, we would go colon after background. We would type URL, parenthesis, apostrophe, and we're going to use the same image as down here, ghost.jpg, and then end it, and then now we're going to run it, and it's going to come up with an error. They're going to be repeating. This is an easy fix. So we're going to hit enter again, go background dash size colon 100%, which is standing for height, and 100%, which is for width. So save, run, Chrome. Now it's blurry. It's because the image was too small. If you have a good sized image, it's not going to matter. It's going to look fine. Mine's just blurry, but it's okay for our purposes. So already it looks better. Even if it is blurry, it still looks better than white or even gray. So now we have this image right here, which we're going to get a new image. Oops. And we're going to get a new image to use for that so it's not blending in. I don't know. We'll go with that just because it's weird. Alright, save image as. Remember to save it where your page is in the folder we created before. We'll just go ghosty.jpg. Save. And then we're going to go back and change this to ghosty.jpg. Save. Refresh. So now we got that image. It was bigger because the image is already bigger. The image itself is already bigger. So we're going to change the size of this image. We're going to go we'll try using percents. 50%, 50%. Which means 50% of the page, not 50% of the image itself. Yeah, see, that didn't work though. Height equals. So everything is very touchy in scripting. You want to make sure you have definite telling it what to do. No vague things. Okay, now we got 50% of the height and 50% of the width. All we had to do was height equals quote percent unquote width equals quote percent unquote. So now everything is looking great, but you can barely read this writing. So we're going to change the size. Now we're going to add a new styling tab for P only. So P, and then we're going to go font size. We're going to go 120 px, which means pixels. And then we're going to add end of that. Save. Run. Launch in Chrome. So now it's 120 pixels big. Obviously, it's too big, but you get the main idea. I'm going to go with 60. See if that's any better. Yep, that's better. So now we're going to change H. We're going to add an H1 tab. H1, font size 80 px. And then we're going to end that. Save. So we have now changed the sizes of the fonts and the picture. You can do this with anything. Any pictures, any text, any colors. We can change the colors. I like the color wheel, but I mean, if I typed in red, as far as I know, I don't really do it, but it should work. Still works. But you can't get specific colors. Like if you wanted that red to be a little bit orange, then you can't do that with this. Like there is no red dash orange. It would be some weird number like FG039. I don't know. Okay, that was closer to black. Alright, but so that's just how you basically style it. It makes it look a bit better. If you have any web page anywhere, it can get real boring real easy. Like Google, because it's such a simple thing. It's just this. It doesn't need any coloring or anything special. But you take something like RuneScape. I mean, look at all of this stuff. Google doesn't need all that. It depends on the purpose of your website, of how it's going to look. People like to say, keep it simple. That's not necessarily true. You want it to look amazing. This is very good money if you get good at it. I've already made websites for a teacher. This is an area I have set so that when you open it on any browser, it tells you that it works best in Google Chrome. Download for free. I've got all my bars set up, everything. It's a history class. Got his Twitter, I got his PowerPoints. You can take your notes and print them. Go to next chapter. You can make very good money. It's very relevant to everyday life. But just don't keep it simple. Start off slow, but escalate quickly. If that makes sense. Start off simple and explore. This has been episode 2, though, explaining design. Episode 3 will be coming out soon. Remember to rate, like, and subscribe, and comment. Do what you do best. Flame me if you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna keep making videos regardless of the hate. If you liked it, leave a positive review. But this has been Ghost Mermaid. See you guys next time.